Bonjour, and this is Raistlin, I know. I am back on our Worldpainter series again. We are not making villager like we were last time. Now we are gonna be doing some special stews. I guess I shouldn't be on the mountain. So we'll start out by taking this nice big dome circle. Content of one dome circle are the same, so it doesn't quite matter. And first there's sponge up there, we're gonna make it all ocean. Now we need to go on Terran, blah blah blah. Oh dear, that's something. Undo. Biome. Ocean. So this entire thing should be, oh dear. Just be ocean. Now, I guess we'll just stick with the Terran and go with water. And now just, oh dear. Remember, guys, the wall needs to be flat. I'm going to flatten it. It needs to be entirely flat. That constant circle is really good for flattening. This is really good for flattening. Do it now, just turn this entire thing into glass. This does kind of cause some lag if you have a brush size that's too big. This is brush size that you should have. I might have my dad help me once I post this, which shouldn't be too long. It shouldn't be too long. Now it's entirely like that. This is the best for when you want to do a bunch of water. It does kind of cause some lag. This does kind of cause some lag, but what else? I might actually shrink down my brush size, not too much. That's good enough. Now, so as you see, we're painting this lovely wall. Wait, no. I'm gonna do the help out process. It just up and down, up and down. Simply up and down. And then like this to remove all the brush strokes. There. Thank you. So now this is entirely ocean. Now we can take our custom brushes and go on a mountain tool with a custom brush. Undo. And we just can make little indications that there is land here. I might stretch this out. Now I guess we'll just have to look at that. Creating video. So it's all nice as you can see right now. But we can make it a lot better just by simply stretching out land. If we just simply stretch out land, it can look a lot more better. So once it's like, wait, here and that's kind of tiny. Now we made it a lot bigger than it last was. When I ever make these tutorials, I have to talk so much and explain because like I concentrate and I'm not talking, or I'm just drinking cocoa. Maybe we can extend out our brush some. And we don't want to make these too high. We don't want them to get to that palmetto layer. You just want stained glass. All that this needs to do is be spread out and staying on glass. But if you want to get custom brushes, the one that I'm using is double. But if you take custom brushes pack that I'm using, you have double, great, large, long, peak, and wheeled. I don't know why I still have my hands on the keys while walking and jumping in Minecraft. I was playing Minecraft earlier working on the Millsville adventure map. I am a mapper. That means I make Minecraft maps. Now I have this spot of land, and it actually looks like a real world map if I ever can get this piece of water coming up. Oh dear. Oh, sometimes I thought I lost red wash. Maybe I'll just make it. No. If you have a problem like I did, don't make it too big. We need this. Oh dear. This land should be a great one. Oh, this is great. Most brushes like, here are the brushes that you should have. Here are the brushes that just come on either on spike circle, spike square, noise, linear circle, linear square, cracks, sine circle, sine square, constant circle, plateau circle, plateau square, constant square, dome circle, dome square. If you want that I have, you can get more than one, but this is just, but you have to have these in order to make or rotate these brushes. Double, great, large, long, peak, and wheeled. Right now I'm using the great brush. So now we are on this like really, we are making this little sort of island thing out from the water, but it will be connected to that, so it's like land. And I'll just look this in 3D mode after I make it, like I did earlier when I was doing on that power land. So I guess I'll just make a bridge connecting the two, and then I'll fill the western water's bridge. Just my mother. That weird noise is just my mother walking upstairs. She's walking. And now she's using the spinner. She always has a My mom just recently got a spinner. And it tells what she should do. I recently made one. Just whatever. So I think she made one and bought one. Write in the comments what you think, if she made one or if she bought one. Because it's cardboard, but she couldn't buy it if it's cardboard because we have plenty of boxes in our house. Not house, our garage. And we even have some down in the study where I'm recording right now. The study is in our basement. Also, along with my playroom, which I call the Curio of Fortune. But since this basement is also a laundry room, my dad's man cave in my playroom, which would be laundry room, which I call it. This is what I call it. The cellar would be a laundry room. The study would be the man cave. The Curio of Fortune would be the playroom. But all those rooms mashed together makes actually a special room called the Nexus. Now we're gonna use the peak one. And we're gonna make an island. It needs to be a lot bigger than that. So it needs to be a lot closer. Get back on great. There. If you played my past adventure map, write a comment. Because it's the only one finished now. Still kind of village world and most of stuff. Still kind of Millsville. Haven't even started Wivel one. I've played Candy Crush, but I'm still working on it. Haven't even started Soda Crush and haven't even started Jelly Crush, and I'm just starting Levitate. Haven't even started one. Haven't even started Guerra. Haven't even started the Merchant Town of All. Haven't even started All. Haven't even started Toko. There are lots more adventure maps that I'm probably gonna get carried away making. Now I'm working on Woodrun, Millsville, and Villa Jewels. 3 adventure maps at one time. No, 4 adventure maps at one time because Cole is the village Jewels. Hopefully that island is very big. I will go back and just get a nice spike circle. This must have a grand pretty view. That's quite nice. So I'm gonna flatten out the areas of where the town will be using the spike circle. And then I'll make this great big huge mountain using the great brush. So all that, oh dear, that's what my father needs to know. Now, I'm just, does this little, let's just maybe add a little forest. There. So now we have that, and maybe we can look at that and pretty view. Just fall there. Hope it's not too tiny though. No, just stem brushes, use this spike. I never used a noise brush. Yeah, so now with no further ado, we're gonna flatten out the island. Which is known as Rebel. Now we can look at this in 3D mode. Now it's just nice. And now maybe I'll just go on my custom brushes, take the great brush and go on the mountain tool and make just a nice mountain. Maybe she lives right here. Seems like a nice space for mountain. So I'm just gonna put a spawn point right there. Stop the oldest recording system. Now we'll just save as Worldpainter file. Dad! Dad! combination with an accented E that looks like that?
I have no idea what that is.
It's an accented E.
I know, but what do you mean what's a letter combination?
Like, how do you get it?
How do you type it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I guess I just have to look that up myself.
Yeah, exit out of that.
What's the minimum?
Right there. Exit out of that.
Google.
But so just type in accented E's. ACC. Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, that's my favorite one. Yeah.
Acute. Yeah. I think Spanish E's accented sounds like A. So by pressing Alt plus 130.
Okay.
So Alt plus over here. You press 130 and then let go. 130. So you press Alt 130, let go. But you have to hold in Alt while you press. So hold down Alt 130, let go of all. Let go of everything. That should be how.
Pixel.
If you can't remember, I wrote it right here. Alt plus 130.
Oh, I know all sounds of what. I know sounds of some accented letters. That I just typed in the E with the comma on top of it sounds like an A with an upward arrow, which is like a long arrow, which just sounds like A. That's and then N with a little squiggle on top equals N equals NYA. So yeah. And any letter with an up, any vowel with an upward arrow, such as A, E, I, O, and U, sounds like how you pronounce letter. But when you do an I with the upward arrow, you don't put the dot, you put the upward arrow instead of the dot. Whenever you're writing an accented I, you don't put the dot, you just put the thing that makes it sound like that instead of the dot. Any letter with a downward facing arrow, but this time it also includes S. Sounds like just as no sounds like so A E I O U, like you say the vowels would have an upward arrow. Would have a downward arrow. If you want to know how to end it B, there's also this little thing that's like a line with a curve and a B, and B bumps aren't touching, but they're not as big as a normal B because there's this line touching off from the V. So I don't know what sound that makes, but I know it's an accented letter. But there's also this weird one that looks like O. Put a diagonal squiggly line and put another diagonal squiggly line. That's its lowercase version. But its uppercase version is an uppercase D with a line through the middle. So that's weird because it's an O in lowercase with this weird symbol on top and a D in uppercase with a line through the middle. Now, this is also something I know about accented letters. I don't know most of the sounds. I only know that E with a comma sounds like A. When I put arrow, which just sounds like A. And I know that N with a squiggly on top sounds like Nia. But there's also A with a squiggly on top, and I don't know the sign. But you know, like what makes O-I or O-Y? I know that if you just put an O with two dots on top, it sounds like O-I flat O-O-Y. Deal? Now, but if you want to write these in uppercase versions, you just, if there are two lines, like the dotted line on the bottom, line on the top, you'd write it so that the symbol on top of the letter is touching the top line. In the uppercase versions, for example, you can't see this, but you write a little line that's not touching the top, and then you put just like, and then you put the symbol on top of the letter. Such as that weird B I told you about that doesn't have a symbol. That just can take up the entire space. No, it can't. Also, it should be going through the bottom line. So draw a B without the bumps connecting. Oh, that's bad one I just did. Without the bumps connecting. Then draw just a little line under the big long line. That's how that makes. Here are the letters that are not vowels and they're actually accented letters. Doesn't matter if there's some on top or not. Now, that weird looking B, the weird looking B, the N with a squiggly on top, and the S with a downward facing arrow on top. There are also two other accented letters, but these ones are both made vowels. There's an A. Draw an A with one straight line on the right side, and then draw an O connecting from that. I don't know what sound that makes. And you can do the same with an E. Neither do I know what sound this makes either. But I went to my cousin Jean's special ed, so it goes like real Jean, spelled Jean X-A-G. Namaste, since she's in Nepali, spelled N-A-M-A-S-T-E with a comma on top of it, lowercase. Vi. Vi, spelled V with a lowercase I with an arrow on top. I put an arrow on top. What is yoga? That's just not that one. Little Tay. Now I guess we can save that. I just got it too carried away. I'm just gonna write some stuff. The uppercase version is like the uppercase letter that it is, but just small so you can fit the thing on top of it. File 3. And we'll export it. No, we want it to be peaceful. Limit the adventure. Yes, no, no. Green. Yes, underground. Resources. Blah, blah, blah. A 1,000 blocks of emerald. I hate diamonds. That would be a long time to join this order. No redstone. Hopefully that's too much. Bing bang. So, yes. Now let's like this in Minecraft. Play. Laboratory. say inviting people. Brush G, tab space 1. Anyway. Isn't that just pretty? So I guess right now we're just gonna. Is that lava? Where's lava under the water? How is this? Oh, an alien's remains as whale flower foods. Flowers. so the people that are gonna be starting this map don't jump out. Ah! There. Now I have this. Now I can take out black quartz and make it and now I can just like we wish you a Merry Xmas. Xmas is a holiday that like to we wish you a Merry Xmas. We wish you a Merry Xmas. We wish you a Merry Xmas. And a happy Halloween. Oh dear. Now this is this is level 10 style starting area. But of course it will be a lot nicer and like filled in. I'm removing. I'm just gonna put the barrier.